Okay, team play hard. I'm going to make a quick video on how I make a Google form, a Google survey, and then use it for a lot of things, but one as an email collector, but also just as a general interest survey for recruiting for my challenge groups. All right. So first things first, we need to go to Google Forms. So search, let me open a new tab here, Google Forms. And then you can bookmark this. And so we want, let me show you the one I currently have, is right here. It correlates with the challenge group that I just ran in this last month, July, and we're heading into August. So it was called Shred White and Blue. And I just had it at the top of my Instagram account. And it says, when you complete the survey, I will reach out to you via email providing information about my upcoming fitness group. I ask for their first and last name, their email address, and you see that little asterisk means they're required to put their email address in here. I ask if they already work out. If so, where? Like not consistently, at home, at work, outdoors, in a gym. I ask what flavor of Shakeology would they drink, and I list all of them, you guys. And when you're creating a Google survey, you're allowed to select whether it is a one-word answer like this, a short answer text, or like a long answer. I ask, are you interested in jump starting with a 3-day refresh? What are your goals? Why do you want to work with me? And then meet me and learn more. And I have a YouTube video in here where I'm introducing myself to a potential client, and I tour Beachbody on Demand, and I show them what they get and what it's like. So here's what I want you to do, Team Play Harders, as you set about creating a Google survey. First and foremost, I want you to always have a clever title. And so the first thing it's going to ask you for is a title and a description. So you can put whatever you want in the description. This is what I put. So write it down. You can tweak it to make it your own, but I put, when you complete the survey, I will reach out to you via email providing information about my upcoming fitness group. Then you're going to provide, then for question number 1, when you create your survey, you're going to ask for their first and last name. And then you're going to choose short answer text. There's a fly. Then their email, short answer text. Do you already work out? You could select the bullets. You could select a long paragraph answer. Up to you guys. But you're asking them, you want to get a sense of, where are they at with their fitness. What flavor of Shakeology would you drink? I like asking this because it presumes the sale, and it presumes that they're all in and going to drink Shakeology. And it's actually one of my required questions they have to answer. What would you drink? If you were to add Shakeology to this order, what would you drink? And are you interested in jump starting with a 3-day refresh? What are your goals? Why do you want to work with me? Long answer text for what are your goals? You want them to be able to type out a paragraph. Why do you want to work with me? Helps them really cement that in their own thinking. And then I really recommend you do a polished, short, concise, introductory video that you can record on Zoom like I'm doing right here, and you can tour about if you want. Be short. People don't have long attention spans. Maybe you just want to introduce yourself. If you don't have something like that prepared, you can leave it out of your first survey. So let's see. So then the other thing you need to do is, once you've created the survey, which we can go into in a moment, is you want to go to this little plus sign that says add-ons, and you want to add on form notifications. Then you want to select configure notifications, and it's going to default to 10, meaning it won't notify you that you have survey responses until 10 people have filled it out. And you want to be notified every single time. So you want to click notify me at what address every one. So change 10 to 1, and then of course click save. To view your responses, you just click on responses and it'll send you to a Google Sheet. To preview what your form looks like, you click that little eyeball. So this is what my form looks like. This whole entire long link is the link that links to the survey. So I don't know if you noticed on my Instagram that I had that shortened to Sweat With Me or Shred White and Blue. So you can do that with a separate process. Once you've created your survey, you can go to tinyurl.com. tinyurl.com takes a long web address like this and shortens it to something actually kind of custom and personal and cute if that link is available. So I recommend that you play around with tinyurl, but it's not required. This link, just like this, that says view form with all of that mumbo jumbo, that will work if you were to cut that and paste that into Facebook, for example. So that's the view form. What else do I want to show you here? Basically, if I wanted to change this header image, which it's an image that I like of myself. I like the colors of it, but it's weird. The dimensions are weird because they are so horizontal. And so if you're like me, you didn't have any pictures of yourself in your computer that are long and horizontal. Now, I could probably go create graphics that would better fit this form, that I could probably create them in Canva or PicMonkey so that, you know, there was a better looking banner back there. But this is what I did. So it's like this weird cropped picture of me that I like. But to change the picture, you go to this color palette and you can make it like a solid color. Or if you click this image, it'll pull up, you know, the option to create either some prefabricated headers that Google has provided for you, or notice you can upload photos from your computer or from your album. So that's how I got that graphic in there. The background color is going to default to match one of the tones in your photo. So notice I have a cool tone in here. If I had like a warm tone photo, this would probably be like a warm tone backdrop. So it'll all look pretty when you're done. Let's see. So from the very beginning, if I go back to Google Forms, you start a new form by clicking, oh, look, I started creating this one yesterday for Summit. You can see I use Google Forms a lot. Those are all forms and surveys that I've created, all for this business. But let's look at, this is how you start. Blank form, title your form. So it could be like shift shop. That's not very clever. I would come up with something a little more clever, and then boom, you're set to pop. So I hope this little tutorial helps you with your Google surveys. Let me stop the share here. Okay, I hope that little tutorial helps. Google does periodically update, and the layout might look a little bit different, but that is the current layout today. All right, you guys, happy surveying.